Om, 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 Om. Respected friends, welcome you all for our morning study of the Upanishad. Good that we are in touch with the truth every day through the Shastra Dhanams. May it continue even beyond our class time so that more and more of the time and mind is dedicated to the truth so that the knowledges, convictions regarding the spiritual life, spiritual sadhana, regarding the truth keeps growing in our life and we become more pointedly dedicated towards that because that alone is truth, that alone is real, that alone is ultimate. Friends, let us do our Veda Parayanam. Rigveda Saptama Mandalam, 35th Anuvaka onwards. Then our little common sense thought. Let us do our Mangalacharana Shlokas and study of Upanishad. Beautiful mantras are coming up. Let this 1 hour be fully dedicated with that depth of the feeling in us, attentiveness in us, Shraddha in us that we are doing the best sadhana for the day. Om Athaveda Parayanam Rugvedaha Saptama Mandalam Panchatrimshattama Anuvakadarabhya Om Om Shanna Indragni Bhavatamavo Vishanna Indra Varuna Ratahavya Shamindra Soma Suvitaya Shanyo Shamna Indra Bhushana Vajasatau Shanno Bhagashamusa Shamso Shamuna Shamso Anturaya Shamnah Satyasya Suyamasya Shamsashanno Ariyama Purujato Astu Shanno Data Shamudhartano Astu Shanna Uruchi Bhavatu Svadabhihi Shamrodasi Bruhati Shanno Adrihi Shanno Devanam Suhavani Santo Shamno Agnir Jyotiraniko Astu Shanno Mitra Varuna Vashvina शं नः सुकृतां सुकृतानि सन्तु शन्न इशिरो अभिवातु वातः शन्नोऽद्या वा पृथिवी पूर्वहूतौ शमन्तरिक्षं दृशयेनो अस्तु शन्न ओषधीर्वनिनो भवन्तु शन्नो रजसस्पतिरस्तु जिष्णुः शन्न इन्द्रो वसुभिर्देवो अस्तु शमादित्येभिर्वरुणः सुशंसः शन्नो रुद्रो रुद्रेभिर्जलाश शं नस्त्वष्टाग्नाभिरिह शृणोतु शं नः सोमो भवतु ब्रह्म शं नः शं नो ग्रावाणः शमु सन्तु यज्ञाः शं नः स्वरूणां मितयो भवन्तु शं नः प्रस्वः अगहं शं वस्तु वेदिः शं नः सूर्य उरुचक्षा उदेतु शं नश्चतस्रः प्रदिशो भवन्तु शं नः पर्वता ध्रुवयो भवन्तु शं नः सिन्धवः शमु सन्त्वापः शं नो अदितिर्भवतु व्रतेभिः शन्नो भवन्तु मरुतः स्वर्गाः शन्नो विष्णुः शमुपूषा नो अस्तु शन्नो भवित्रं शं वस्तु वायुः शन्नो देवः सविता त्रायमाणः शन्नो भवन्तु शसो विभातीः शं नः पर्जन्यो भवतु प्रजाभ्यः शं नः क्षेत्रस्य पतिरस्तु शम्भुः शन्नो देवा विश्वदेवा भवन्तु शं सरस्वती सह धीभिरस्तु शमभिषाचः शमुरातिशाचः शन्नो दिव्याः पार्थिवाः शन्नो अप्याः शं नः सत्यस्य पतयो भवन्तु शन्नो अर्वन्तः शमु सन्तु गावः शं नरुभवन्नो हिर्बुध्न्यः शं समुद्रः शन्नो अवां नपात्पे रुरस्तु शन्नः पृश्निर्भवतु देवगोपा आदित्या रुद्रा वसवो जुषन्तेदं ब्रह्म क्रियमाणं न मे यः शृण्वन्तु नो दिव्याः पार्थिवासो गोजाता उत ये यज्ञियासः ये देवानां यज्ञियानां मनोर्यजत्रा अमृतारुतज्ञाः तेनो रासन्तामुरुगाय मध्य यूयं पात स्वस्तिभिः सदा नः One more. प्रब्रह्मैतु सदनादृतस्य विरश्मिभिः ससृजे सूर्योगाः विसानुना पृथिवी सस्र उर्वे पृथु प्रतीकमध्ये धे अग्निः इमां वां मित्रावरुणासु वृक्तिमिषन्न कृण्वे असुरानवीयः इनो वामन्यः पदवीरदब्धो जनञ्च मित्रो यतति ब्रुवाणः आवातस्य ध्रजतोरन्त इत्यापीपयन्त धेनवो न सूदाः महो दिवः सदने जायमानो चिक्रदद्वृषभस्तस्मिन्नूधन् गिराय एतायुनज्जद्धरीत इन्द्र प्रियासुरथा शूरधायो प्रयो मन्युं रिरीक्षतो विनात्या सुक्रतुमर्यमणं पवृत्याम यजन्ते अस्य सख्यं वयश्च नमस्विनस्वरुतस्य धावन् विवृक्षो बाबधेन्नृभिस्तवान इदन्नमो रुद्राय प्रेष्ठम् आयत्साकं यशसो वावशानाः सरस्वती सप्तधी सिन्धुमाता याः सुष्वयन्तः सुदुघाः सुधारा अविस्वेन पयसा पीप्यानाः उतत्येनो मरुतो मन्दसाना धियन्तो कञ्च वाजिनो वन्तो मानः परिख्य चरन्त्यविवृद्ध्य न्युज्यन्ते रयिन्नः प्रभो महीमरमतिं कृणुध्वं प्रभूषणं विदध्यं न वीरं भगन्धियो वितारन्नो अस्याः सातौ वाजं रातिशाचं पुरन्धिम् अच्छायं वो मरुतः श्लोक एत्वच्छा विष्णुं निषिक्तमपामवोभिः उत प्रजायै गृणते वयोधुर्यूयं पात स्वस्तिभिः सदा नः ॐ शान्तिः 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 That is enough today. Today's common sense thought, respected friends. What is to talk about? Today's mind is in different mood because of this very, very sad incidents of yesterday incident of that terrorist attack in Jammu Kashmir, wherein those 27 people, innocent yatris, were killed by the terrorists. Now, see the world, if it has to move peacefully, grow, evolve, and all, is not the good should grow and the bad should go away. Then what? The government will have to do from its side what it has to do, it is doing. And the Ishvara Prarthanas also regularly every day, every one of us have to do for the general Shanti in the whole universe and the protection of the good in particular. And then whoever are those negative elements, let them be totally uprooted, eliminated from the roots. Otherwise, they keep on doing this type of nonsense to disturb the rhyme and rhythm. Now you see that how much is the dream of the whole India to develop the Kashmir and then the whole country beautifully. Now who will be the tourists going there now with the fear for a few years? And now then who is disturbed? How these fellows are Rakshasas and can think like this that we should kill others and all, and they do it so horribly. See that? And who is benefited when so much of work is done in that part of the country is they only more, isn't it? See that way of education that religion gives to them. So bad it is. Somehow, somebody in them only should come to tell them what they are thinking and doing is absolutely wrong. That is not the way the human being is expected to live. Live and let live is the principle, not kill, isn't it? Even animals don't kill, no. When they are hungry, then only they do some hunting, that's all. Beyond that, even if some deers are there around, the lions and tigers, it doesn't pounce on them. Even that much if is not there in the minds, and such a negative thing is filled in the minds of those people on the name of religion to kill the other innocent people. What a Maha Dushkruti Papa they are doing for themselves and these people who have lost their dear ones. They just have gone for some picnic and all. Dekho, how many dreams they might have had, how many of the ambitions, how many of the wonderful life of the family, friends. All that is shattered, isn't it? How can it happen? At our individual level also. The government will do its job. The prayers will have to be done by us to the Lord more and more. Let the Lord also do His work. We also, at our own levels, just keep sending positive thoughts. Let the intelligence akal prevail in those dushta rakshasas. And let them become sensible, sensitive. Now you see, दिन में 3 बार जानवरों को मार मार कर खाने वालों को they won't have any sensitivity. They don't care the life. They kill. That's the thing. They're all connected. They're all related, isn't it? Unfortunately, such bad elements are there all over the world, spread like cancer only. You know, anywhere where such people are there, very bad it is. It's unbearable from yesterday, that dukkha pain at an empirical level. You know, how should it happen when everything was going on so smoothly, so nicely, and all, shattering the whole things? The panic there among the people, and the whole Vyavastha has to, big jolt. They have to rethink, replan, and then not a small issue it is. It's only international whole disturbance it is, isn't it? What a beautiful way the Indian government was managing the goodness only, not selfishness, bringing the whole world together onto one platform, work together for total universal national global growth. अब देखो, any action taken now, it has to be taken only. These dushtas are everywhere there again, and they don't have दिमाग. होय तो ये सब तो करते नहीं ना. Then the reactions and all. So let us be very sensibly, first and foremost, pray for those people who have departed. May they get the Sadgati. More than that, those who are left behind, what a pain it is. With all the Vedanta studied, sadhanas done. For us also, sometimes the dukkha of bereavements happen. So these people whose dreams were to live so happily with each other, disturbed, destroyed, let us pray for those who are left behind that they may have the strength, full strength to look ahead, to move ahead, and the injured get quickly treated. Then the prayers are for the normalcy to prevail quickly because Amarnath Yatra all have to come up now in next few months. And then the two most important things, let the government take the aggressive steps to uproot them very intelligently. And so too, from the other side, let us pray that let them be matured, let them be educated, let them come out of the Rakshasatva. And let us pray to Paramatma to give them Sadbuddhi. If they are not receiving it, Please eliminate them. Such people are not required on the earth. They are destruction to your beautiful earth creation, O Lord. Please eliminate, remove them completely. Anything which is destructive for the goodness and peace and prosperity has to be checked and eliminated, isn't it? So, Bhagavan give all these blessings, peace in the whole nation, prosperity proper. Let the evolution take place in its in right direction. And let everybody condemn it. Let the causes be properly found and let them be truly eliminated. Come what may, big actions have to be taken. So today I just felt key. We will chant Shiva Kavacha Stotram for the entire Bharata Mata, Sanatana Dharma, Hindu protection. See that yesterday, our religion Puchke, those who are Hindus, they were killing them only. How horrible it is. How can you think like? See, we Hindus, we never do like that. If we start doing like that, then none of the others will remain. We can't even promote that. That's our weakness and that's our strength also. We are spiritual, we are pure hearted, we are divine, we are truly evolved beings, Hindus. Others are though human beings, but still at the Pashu Rakshasa Sthiti. Let Sadbuddhi come to them. Let their own people raise voice against this and stop protecting. Stop protecting them, supporting them. Mm. So Shiva Kavacha Stotra Parayanam as a Kavacha for the entire Bharata Mata, the entire Hindu Samaja, Sanatan Dharma, all over the country, wherever they are, and for the entire government, the army, whoever are correctly working, let all of them be protected through this Shiva Kavacha. Let all the dushtas be eliminated, uprooted permanently. With this sankalpa as our contribution, let us do this prayer. More than that, what we can do in this, and it disturbs the entire universal peace also. There's a subtle world also is going on that also gets disturbed. Mm. May the normalcy prevail quickly. Just listen for 4 or 5 minutes. Om, you all can feel Lord Shiva permeating the entire Sanatana Dharma, first and foremost, Hindus, then Bharata Mata, then the government, then the entire protecting force of the army. They also should not be harmed. Even one person also, not even an injury. In the operations that which will be taken up now in eliminating these dushta, whatever. No, we cannot be just irresponsible watching people like a Sakshi when such things happen. They're happening at the time when we are there. So minimum our contribution can be these prayers, sanubhutis, etc. Please, you all also do at home for 3 minutes for all those people departed, left behind, injured, panicked, all of them. And then most important is those dushtas be totally eliminated and others are given sadbuddhi. Om Shiva Rakshanena Sanatana Dharmasya Bharatavarshasya Varshasya Bharatiya Prabhutvasya Samasta Yodhanam Sanatana Dharminam Sampurna Sarva Shashwata Samrakshana Shatrunam ye Shatravaha yatra yatra tishtanti tesham sarvesham शाश्वत रूपेण समूल निर्मूलनार्थम शिव कवच स्तोत्रस्य पारायणम वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे ओमत श्री शिव कवच स्तोत्रम ओम अस्य श्री शिव कवच स्तोत्र महामंत्रस्य ऋषभयोगीश्वर ऋषिः अनुष्टुप् छन्दः श्री सांब सदाशिवो देवता ओम बीजं नमः शक्तिः शिवायेति कीलकं श्री सांब सदाशिव प्रीत्यर्थे जपे विनियोगः करन्यास अंगन्यासाः ओम सदाशिवाय अंगुष्ठाभ्यां नमः नम गंगाधराय तर्जनीभ्यां नमः मम मृत्युंजयाय मध्यमाभ्यां नमः शिंशूलपाणये अनामिकाभ्यां नमः वां पिनाकपाणये कनिष्ठिकाभ्यां नमः यम उमापतये करतलकरपृष्ठाभ्यां नमः ओम सदाशिवाय हृदयाय नमः ओम नम गंगाधराय शिरसे स्वाहा मम मृत्युंजयाय शिखायै वषट् शिंशूलपाणये कवचाय हुं वां पिनाकपाणये नेत्रत्रयाय औषध यम उमापतये अस्त्राय फट् भूर्भुवस्वरोमिति दिग्बन्धः ध्यानम् ओम वज्रदंष्ट्रं त्रिनयनं कालकण्ठमरिन्दमं सहस्रकरमत्युग्रं वन्दे शम्भुमुमापतिं रुद्राक्षकङ्कणलसत्करदण्डयुग्मः फालान्तराळसितभस्मधृतत्रिपुण्ड्रः पञ्चाक्षरं परिपठन् परमन्त्रराजं ध्यायन् सदा पशुपतिं शरणं व्रजेताः अथापरं सर्वपुराणगुह्यं निःशेषपौपौघारं पवित्रं जयप्रदं सर्वविपत्प्रमोचनं वक्ष्यामि शैवं कवचं हितायते ऋषभ उवाच नमस्कृत्वा महादेवं विश्वव्यापिनमीश्वरं वक्ष्ये शिवमयं वर्म सर्वरक्षाकरं नृणां शुचौ देशे समासीनः यथावत्कल्पिदासनः जितेन्द्रियो जितप्राणः चिन्तयेत् शिवमव्ययम् हृत्पुण्डरीकान्तरसन्निविष्टं स्वतेजसा व्याप्तनभोऽवकाशम् अतीन्द्रियं सूक्ष्ममनन्तमाद्यं ध्यायेत् परानन्दमयं महेशं ध्यानावधूताखिलकर्मबन्धः चिरं चिदानन्दनिमग्नचेताः षडक्षरन्याससमाहितात्मा शैवेन कुर्यात् कवचेन रक्षां कवचम् ॐ मां पातु देवोऽखिलदेवतात्मा संसारकूपे पतितं गभीरे तन्नाम दिव्यं परमन्त्रमूलं धुनोतु मे सर्वमघं हृदिस्थं सर्वत्र मां रक्षतु विश्वमूर्तिः ज्योतिर्मयानन्दघनश्चिदात्मा अणोरणीयानुरशक्तिरेकः स ईश्वरः पातु भयादशेषात् यो भूस्वरूपेण बिभर्ति विश्वं पायात् स भूमेर्गिरिशोऽष्टमूर्तिः योपां स्वरूपेण नृणां करोति सञ्जीवनं सोऽवतु मां जलेभ्यः कल्पावसाने भुवनानि दग्ध्वा सर्वाणि यो नृत्यति भूरिलीलः सकालरुद्रोऽवतु मां दवाग्नेः वात्यादिभीतेरखिलाच्छतापात् प्रदीप्तविद्युत्कनकावभासः विद्यावराभीतिकुठारपाणिः चतुर्मुखस्तत्पुरुषस्त्रिनेत्रः प्राच्यां स्थितो रक्षतु मामजस्रं कुठारकेटाङ्कुशपाशशूल कपालमालाग्निकणान्दधानः चतुर्मुखो नीलरुचिस्त्रिनेत्रः पायादघोरो दिशि दक्षिणस्यां कुन्देन्दुशङ्खस्फटिकावभासो वेदाक्षमालावरदाभयाङ्कः त्र्यक्षश्चतुर्वक्त्ररुप्रभावः सद्योदिजातोऽवतु मां प्रतीच्याम् पराक्षमालाभयटङ्कहस्तः सरोजकिञ्जल्कसमानवर्णः त्रिलोचनश्चारुचतुर्मुखो मां पायाद् उदीच्यां दिशि वामदेवः वेदाभयष्टाङ्कुशटङ्कपाश कपालढक्काक्षरशूलपाणिः सितद्युतिपञ्चमुखोऽवतान्माम् ईशान ऊर्ध्वं परमप्रकाशः मूर्धानवव्यान् मम चन्द्रमौलिः फालं ममाव्यादतफालनेत्रः नेत्रे ममाव्याद्भगनेत्रहारी नासां सदा रक्षतु विश्वनाथः पायात् श्रुति मे श्रुतिगीतकीर्तिः अपोलमव्यात् सततङ्कपाली वक्त्रं सदा रक्षतु पञ्चवक्त्रः जिह्वां सदा रक्षतु वेदजिह्वः कण्ठं गिरीशोऽवतु नीलकण्ठो वक्षस्थलं दक्षमखान्तको व्यात् दोर्मूलमव्यान् मम धर्मबाहुः पाणिद्वयं पातु पिनाकपाणिः ममोदरं पातु गिरीन्द्रधन्वा मध्यं ममाव्यान् मदनान्तकारी हेरम्बतातो मम पातु नाभिं आयात् कटिं धूर्जटिरीश्वरो मे स्मरारिरव्यान् मम गुह्यदेशं पृष्ठं सदा रक्षतु पार्वतीशः ऊरुद्वयं पातु कुबेरमित्रः जानुद्वयं मे जगदीश्वरो व्यात् जङ्घायुगं पुङ्गवकेतुरव्यात् पादौ ममाव्यात् सुरवन्द्यपादः महेश्वरः पातु दिनान्त्ययामे मां मध्ययामेवतु वामदेवः त्र्यम्बकः पातु तृतीययामे वृषध्वजः पातु दिनान्त्ययामे पायान्निषादो शशिशेखरो मां गङ्गाधरो रक्षतु मां निशीथे गौरीपतिः पातु निशावसाने मृत्युञ्जयो रक्षतु सर्वकालम् अन्तस्थितं रक्षतु शङ्करो मां स्थाणुः सदा पातु बहिस्थितं मां तदन्तरे पातु पतिः पशूनां सदाशिवो रक्षतु मां समन्तात् तिष्ठन्तमव्यात् भुवनैकनाथः पायातुरजन्तं प्रमथाधिनाथः वेदान्तवेद्योऽवतु मां निषण्णं माम् अव्ययः पातु शिवः शयानं मार्गेषु मां रक्षतु वीररुद्रः शैलादिदुर्गेषु पुरत्रयारिः अरण्यवासादिमहाप्रवासे पायान् मृगव्याध उदारशक्तिः कल्पान्तकालोग्रपटुप्रकोप स्फुटाट्टहासोच्छलिताण्डकोशः घोरारिसेनार्णवदुर्निवार महाभयात् रक्षतु वीरभद्रः पत्यश्वमातङ्गघटावरूथिनी सहस्रलक्षायुधकोटिभीषणम् अक्षौहिणीनां शतमाततायिनां छिन्द्यान्मृढो घोरकुठारधारया निहन्तु दस्यून् प्रलयाणलार्चिः ज्वलत्त्रिशूलं त्रिपुरान्तकस्य अगेन घोरारिसेनार्णवदुर्निवार महाभयाद् रक्षतु वीरभद्रः पत्यश्वमातङ्गघटावरूथिनी सहस्रलक्षायुधकोटिभीषणम् अक्षौहिणीनां शतमाततायिनां छिन्द्यान्मृढो घोरकुठारधारया निहन्तु दस्यून् प्रणयानलार्चिः ज्वलत्त्रिशूलं त्रिपुरान्तकस्य शार्दूलसिंहर्क्षवृकादिहिंस्रान् सन्त्रासयत्विषधनुः पिनाकः दुःस्वप्नदुःशकुनदुर्गतिदौर्मनस्य दुर्भिक्षदुर्व्यसन दुस्सह दुर्यशांसि उत्पाततापविश्यभीतिमसद्ग्रहार्तेन व्याधिञ्च नाशयतु मे जगतामधीशः हृद्यम् ॐ नमो भगवते सदाशिवाय सकलतत्त्वविदूराय सकललोकैककर्त्रे सकललोकैकभर्त्रे सकललोकैकहर्त्रे सकललोकैकसंहर्त्रे सकललोकैकगुरवे सकललोकैकसाक्षिणे सकलनिगमगुह्याय सकललोकैकवरप्रदाय सकलदुरितार्तिभञ्जनाय सकलजगदभयङ्कराय शशाङ्कशेखराय शाश्वतनिजावासाय निरावासाय निराभासाय निरामयाय निरातङ्काय निष्कलङ्काय निष्प्रपञ्चाय निर्द्वन्द्वाय निस्सङ्गाय निर्ममाय निर्मलाय निर्गुणाय निराधाराय निर्ममनिर्विभवाय नित्यशुद्धबुद्धपरिपूर्ण सच्चिदानन्दाद्वैतमनोप्रकाशाय परमशान्तप्रकाशाय तेजोरूपाय तेजोमयाय तेजोधिपतये जय जय रुद्र महारुद्र महारौद्र वीरभद्रावतार महाभैरव कालभैरव कल्पान्तभैरव कपालमालाधर खट्वांग खड्ग चर्म परशुपाशाङ्कुश डमरुक मृगशूल चाप बाण गदा शक्ति बिंडिपाल तोमर मुसल मुसुंडी उद्गर प्रास परिग पट्टिस शतग्नि चक्राद्यायुध भीषणकर सहस्रदंष्ट्र कराळवदन विकटाट्टहास विस्फाटित ब्रह्मांड मंडल नागेन्द्र कुंडल नागेन्द्रहार नागेन्द्र वलय नागेन्द्र चर्मधर मृड मृत्युंजय त्र्यंबक विरूपाक्ष विश्वेश्वर वृषभवाहन विषविभूषण विश्वरूप विश्वतोमुख सर्वतोमुख मां रक्ष रक्ष ज्वल ज्वल प्रज्वल प्रज्वल महामृत्युम अपमृत्युभयं नाशय नाशय रोगभयमुत्सादयोत्सादय विषसर्पभयं शमय शमय चोरान् मारय मारय मम शत्रून् उच्चाटयोच्चाटय मम शत्रून् उच्चाटयोच्चाटय मम शत्रून् उच्चाटयोच्चाटय शूलेन विदारय विदारय कुठारेण भिन्दि भिन्दि खड्गेन छिन्दि छिन्दि खट्वाङ्गेन व्यपोथय व्यपोथय मम पापं शोधय शोधय मुसलेन निष्पेषय निष्पेषय बाणैः सन्ताडय सन्ताडय यक्ष रक्ष्यांसि भीषय भीषय भूतानि विद्रावय विद्रावय कूष्माण्ड भूतभेताडमारी गणब्रह्म राक्षसगणान् संत्रासय संत्रासय मम अभयं कुरु गुरु वित्रस्तं मामाश्वासयाश्वासय दुःखातुरं मामानन्दयानन्दय क्षुतृष्णार्थं मामाप्याययाप्यायय अमृतकटाक्षवीक्षणेन मामालोकय लोकय मां सञ्जीवय सञ्जीवय नरकभयान् मामुद्धर उद्धर शिवकवचेन समाच्छादयाच्छादय मृत्युञ्जय त्र्यम्बक सदाशिव परमशिव नमस्ते 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 इत्येतत् परमं शैवं कवचं व्यावृतं मया सर्वबाधाप्रशमनं रहस्यं सर्वदेहिनां यस्सदाधारेन्मर्त्यः शैवं कवचमुत्तमं न तस्य जायते क्वापि भयं शम्भोरनुग्रहात् क्षीणायुः प्राप्तमृत्युर्वा महारोगगतोऽथवा सद्यः सुखमवाप्नोति दीर्घमायुश्च विन्दति सर्वदारिद्र्यशमनं सर्वमाङ्गल्यवर्धनं यो दत्ते कवचं शैवं स देवैरपि पूज्यते महापातकसङ्घातैर्मुच्यन्ते चोपपातकैः देहान्ते मुक्तिमाप्नोति शिववर्मानुभावतः तमपि श्रद्धया वत्स शैवं कवचमुत्तमं धारयस्व मया दत्तं सद्यः श्रेयो हि अवाप्स्यसि श्रीसूत उवाच इत्युक्त्वा ऋषभयोगी तस्मै पार्थिवसूनवे ददौ शङ्खं महारावं खड्गं चारिनिषूदनं पुनश्च भस्म सम्मन्त्र्य तदङ्गं परितस्पृशन् गजानां षट्सहस्रस्य द्विगुणस्य बलं ददौ भस्मप्रभावात् सम्प्राप्तवरैश्वर्यधृतिस्मृतिः स राजपुत्र शुशुभे शरदर्क इव श्रिया तमाह प्राञ्जलिं भूयः स योगी नृपनन्दनम् एष खड्गो मया दत्तः तपोमन्त्रानुभावतः शितधारमिमं खड्गं यस्मै दर्शयसि स्फुटं स सद्यो म्रियते शत्रुः साक्षान् मृत्युरपि स्वयम् एष शङ्खो मया दत्तः तपोमन्त्रानुभावतः अस्य शङ्खस्य निर्ह्रादं ये शृण्वन्दितवाहिताः ते मूर्छिताः पतिष्यन्ति न्यस्तशस्त्राविचेतनाः खड्गशङ्काविमौ दिव्यौ परसैन्यविनाशनौ आत्मसैन्यस्य वक्षाणां शौर्यतेजोविवर्धनौ एतयोश्च प्रभावेण शैवेन कवचेन च द्विषट्सहस्रनागानां बलेन महतापि च भस्मधारणसामर्थ्यात् शत्रुसैन्यं विजेष्यसि प्राप्य सिंहासनं पित्र्यं गोप्तासि पृथिवीमिमाम् इति भद्रायुषं सम्यक् अनुशास्य समातृकं ताभ्यां सम्पूजितस्सोतयोगी स्वैरगतिर्ययौ इति श्रीस्कान्दे महापुराणे ब्रह्मोत्तरखण्डे शिवकवचोपदेशो नाम द्वादशोऽध्यायः। ओम Just chant Om Trambakam Yajamahe mantra 11 times. Om Trambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtivardanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Mrityor Mukshiyamamritaat. Om Trambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtivardanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Mrityor Mukshiyamamritaat. ॐ त्र्यम्बकं यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमिव बन्धनान् मृत्योर्मुक्षीयमामृतात् ॐ त्र्यम्बकं यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमिव बन्धनान् मृत्योर्मुक्षीयमामृतात् ॐ त्र्यम्बकं यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमिव बन्धनान् मृत्योर्मुक्षीयमामृतात् यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमिव बन्धनान् मृत्योर्मुक्षीयमामृतात् ॐ त्र्यम्बकं 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 यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमिव बन्धनान् मृत्योर्मुक्षीयमामृतात् Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. 1 minute, just be in that silence and pray for the souls departed to be in that peaceful state, reach to the higher worlds, and to those who are left behind, the families, let all of them accept and digest this unexpected, unwanted tragedy and move ahead. Also pray to the whole Indian government to become highly accurately intelligent, to take all actions, steps in such a manner that for the entire future such negatives never happen, and pray for the entire Indian defense system, all of them be safe, secured, powerful, strong enough to combat the entire enemies, and then also send the thoughts into those dushta rakshasas that they get sadbuddhi. Such things they should not do. Root is in their education, root is there in their leaders, etc. May them be rectified by whatever the means that's possible and required, O Lord. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Thank you. Om 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 Sahanavavatu Sahanau Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu ma Vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Namo Brahmadibhyo Brahma Vidya Sampradaya Kartrubhyo वंश ऋषिभ्यो महद्भ्यो नमो गुरुभ्यः ओम यैरिमे गुरुभिः पूर्वं पदवाक्य प्रमाणतः व्याख्याताः सर्ववेदान्ताः तान् नित्यं प्रणतोऽस्म्यहं शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः निधये सर्वविद्यानां भिषजे भवरोगिणां गुरवे सर्वलोकानां दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। ओं गुरुपुङ्गव केतनते समतामयतां नहि कोऽपि सुधीः शरणागतवत्सल तत्त्वनिधे भव शङ्कर देशिकमे शरणं श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानामालयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पादशङ्करं लोकशङ्करं ब्रह्मानन्दं परमसुखदं केवलं ज्ञानमूर्तिं द्वन्द्वातीतं गगनसदृशं तत्त्वमस्यादिलक्ष्यमेकं नित्यं विमलम् अचलं सर्वधी साक्षिभूतं भावातीतं त्रिगुणरहितं सद्गुरुं तन्नमामि परब्रह्मणे श्रुतिमात्रे समस्त ब्रह्म विद्याचार्येभ्यो ऋषिभ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यो देवताभ्यो नमः। अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः। श्वेताश्वतरोपनिषदः आचार्येभ्यो नमः। संकल्पः तेषां कृपया उपनिषदुक्त ब्रह्मात्मैक्यबोधेन अस्मिन् क्षणे एव मोक्ष कैवल्यप्राप्त्यर्थं सनातनधर्मस्य विश्वव्याप्ति विश्व आध्यात्मिक प्रगत्यर्थं सनातनधर्म संस्थापकानां नित्यनिरन्तर दिग्विजयार्थं संरक्षणार्थं वैदिक सनातन धर्माणां शाश्वत रूपेण समूल निर्मूलनार्थं श्रीराम मंदिरवत शिवकृष्णादि समस्त मंदिराणाम् आश्रमाणां पुण्यदिव्य क्षेत्राणां विश्वविद्यालय भूभागादीनां पुनरवाप्ति तेषु निरंतर शास्त्र अध्ययन अध्यापना उपासना यज्ञाग साधना सेवा तपस्या प्रार्थनादीनां द्वारा भारतवर्षस्य सनातन धर्मस्य बाह्याभ्यन्तरशत्रूणां शाश्वतरूपेण समूलनिर्मूलनार्थं भारतवर्षे विश्वे च अस्मात् क्षणादारभ्य वैदिकहैन्दवसंस्कृतेः सुसम्प्रतिष्ठावाप्त्यर्थं विश्वे मोक्षधर्मपुरुषार्थप्रतिष्ठाद्वारा विश्वसंरक्षणाभिवृद्ध्यर्थम् अस्यां कक्षायाम् आगतानां सङ्कल्पितसत्कर्मसुदिग्विजयार्थं तेषां हृदये परब्रह्म भगवद्देवता गुरुशास्त्र सत्संग साधना सेवा माता पितृ देश धर्म सनातन धर्म भक्त्यादीनां द्वारा जन्म साफल्यार्थम अनेक शास्त्राणाम् अध्ययन साधना प्रयत्न मध्ये कृष्ण यजुर्वेदीय श्वेताश्वतरोपनिषदः आद्य शंकर भाष्य समेत अध्ययन साधना प्रयत्न मोक्षार्थम वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे। ओम नित्यानंदं निराधारं निखिलाधारम् अव्ययं निगमाद्यगतं नित्यं नीलकण्ठं नमाम्यहम्। ओम सहनावतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहैः। ओम शांति शांति शांति। ओम अथ चतुर्थोऽध्यायः। Chant the first five mantras. ॐ य एको वर्णो बहुधा शक्तियोगाद् वर्णाननेकान् निहितार्थो ददाते विचैति चान्ते विश्वमादौ स देवः स नो बुद्ध्या शुभया संयुनक्तु तदेवाग्निस्तदादित्यः तद्वायुस्तदु चन्द्रमाः तदेव शुक्रं तद्ब्रह्म तदापस्तत्प्रजापतिः त्वं स्त्री त्वं पुमानसे त्वं कुमार उथवा कुमारी त्वं जीर्णो दण्डेन वञ्चसि त्वं जातो भवसि विश्वतो मुखः नीलः पतङ्गो हरितो लोहिताक्षः तडिद्गर्भः ऋतवः समुद्राः अनादिमत्त्वं विभुत्वेन वर्तसे यतो जातानि भुवनानि विश्वा अजामेकां लोहितशुक्लकृष्णां बह्वीः प्रजाः सुजमानां स्वरूपाः अजो हि कोजुषमाणोऽनुशेषेते जहात्येनां भुक्तभोगाम् अजोन्यः. Friends, the topic under discussion is the Atma Mahima, Brahma Mahima is being explained to us to tell us that let us identify with that Paramatma Tattva only and also recognize that everything in this world, the Brahmadi Devatas, the Manushyadi Yonis, even the Brahmaras, even the what do you call the parrots, Nila, Patanga, Haritaha, Lohitaksh, all of them are that Paramatma only. This knowledge is being given to us, of which lot of contemplation to understand and abhyasa to establish in that understanding is required to be done. Toward the end of this fourth mantra, the Bhashya was to that mantra, what was it? Krishna. Ki anadimatvam vibhutvena vartase yato jatani bhuvanani vishva. So, anadimatvam, you are anadiman. Therefore, you are the one who is the vibhu. And then from you only, bhuvanani vishva jatani. Everything has come from you. So, yasmat tvam eva sarvasya atma bhutaha. Because you are the substratum, the self of all. Tasmat. Therefore, anadihi tvam eva. You are the karana rahita, beginningless. Therefore, tvameva adi anta shunyaha. The janma, marana, ityadi are not there in that substratum Brahman. Now see these things so abstract in the initial days that we were refusing to even listen to them, forget about even registering. But thank God, the last 5 years of efforts, at least we started thinking, pondering about, and some slightest understanding that there is a state of being within us and within everything, which is unconditioned by anything, which is Janmadi Vikara Rahita. We started little at least grasping understanding. Not completed, away. Furthermore, many more years, same Upanishads, again and again when we listen and also do the Swadhyaya and Manana Chintana, then what's spoken by the rishis in the Shrutis, that truth, that Paramatma Tattva comes to our intellectual grasp. Then the conviction about it. Then the acceptance that that alone is reality. Then again the conviction that in the realization of that as ourselves alone is the moksha. Then going for the sadhana. In today's Gita also, we will see the same thing. And there are some people who say that such a Atman is not at all there. And the proof explanation is given by Siddhanti, the Bhashyakara, so beautiful. Then he talks one specific thing there which is related to this topic here. There he quotes Manasaivedam Aptavyam. By the mind, the self can be comprehended, understood. That's what we were just now saying. Even repeatedly, when we keep on listening and contemplating, the mind will become capable of able to understand and accept the presence of that self. Though that self is not object, isn't it? Though it is not explicable, though it is not perceivable, but an idea about it comes to the intellect. Thereafter, through sadhana, that self is me alone, and other than that, there is nothing. These are the things that will be experienced as we continue that path. Right? Then he says, Tasmad anadi tameva adyanta shunyaha. Then vibhuktvena vyapakatvena. You are so much vibhu and vyapaka. Vibhu is vyapaka. Everywhere you are alone. Then yataha jatani bhuvanani means vishwani. Sarvani bhuvanani. All Brahmandas are from you only, they are coming. I know. If you can take the Paramatma as the ocean itself, then all the Brahmandas, Bhuvanas can be taken as the different rivers at different places, or lakes, ponds, etc. Or within the ocean only, the variety of smaller and bigger waves and bubbles, etc. The ocean is all pervading, and in that only these are all rising and going. Same way, that Brahman is all pervading, in him only these universes are rising and dissolving. Vibhuhu vyapakah tasmat yatah jatani bhuvanani vishwani. From him only, you can just see the still water, how it just takes the shape of the wave, and again that wave remains for some time and goes back, and only the water remains. Same way, the Brahman alone is there. He alone, with his Shakti, waving the entire cosmos of so many Brahmandas. And then all of them dissolve, he alone remains. A very good contemplative exercise to become subtler in understanding and accepting about the presence of that substratum, the self, the Brahman, the Atman, which is beyond the phenomenal what we see. Done. It's a very, very powerful topic so far seen, that the Paramatman alone is everything. Go. Now these sadhanas have to be discussed. So many other important things also for making this topic very clear. Now the topic taken up is Prakriti and Jiva. What is the sambandha between them? Very, very good topic it is. The Jiva, the me, the I idea, and the Prakriti, which is the Trigunatmika, which is Panchabhautatmika. With the Trigunas, the Prakriti alone is manifesting as the entire outer world. And with those Trigunas and Panchamahabhutas only, our own Dehendra Prana Mano Buddhyadi Upadhis also are expressed. Our relation with them. The two relations possible are: one, identify with them and get lost. As a Jiva, perennially, as a Karta Bhokta, as we are studying in Gita. Or by being detached from the entire Prakriti, one can be in the state of being liberated. आत्मता से संसारी बन के दुखी हो जाओ, डिटैच करके मुक्त हो जाओ. That's what is said. Let us chant the mantra. Before that, Sambandha Bhashyam. Idanim, now, right now, Teja up Anna Lakshanam Prakriti. Tejaha Agni Tattva. Up water Tattva. Anna the Prithvi Tattva. Lakshanam Prakritim. The Prakriti which has got these three Lakshanas. Chandogya Upanishad Prasiddha, which in this way was or is will be explained exhaustively in Chandogya Upanishad. After this, we will be studying that only. After Shwethashwathara, in the sequence, Chandogya Upanishad alone comes. So, in that Chandogya Upanishad, the Prakriti is taken to be having these three Lakshana. In other place, Prakriti is taken as Pancha Bhautika, etc. Isme, to develop the theme of the Paramatma Tattva, that Rishi has taken up the process this way. Teja, Anna, these three are the Lakshanas of the Prakriti. This is how in Chandogya it is spoken. Of that Tejo of Anna Rupi Prakriti, in Chandogya Upanishad, it is referred as Ajarupa. Aja, the goat, the bakri. Same word here also used. Ajarupa kalpanaya darshayati. अजा के रूप में वो जो प्रकृति का यहाँ डिस्कशन हो रहा है. That is there very much for the jiva when he is binding, for the jiva when he will have to do sadhana. After sadhana, when the mukta sthiti happens, then this prakriti is not there. Again, for that mukta purusha, when he wants to express again in this world, again the prakriti will come into manifestation. Chant the mantra and see what is there to understand. Om Ajam Ekam Lohita Shukla Krishnam Bahvihi Prajah Sujamanam Sarupah Ajohi Ko Dushamano Nushete Jahati Nam Bhukta Bhogam Ajonyah. Again, Ajam Ekam Lohita Shukla Krishnam बह्वीः प्रजाः सृज्यमानां स्वरूपाः सृजमानां स्वरूपाः अजो ह्येको जुषमाणो अनुशेते जहाति एनां भुक्तभोगाम् अजोन्यः. Here the aja word is spoken 3 times. One, to the Prakriti also the word aja word used. 2, for the Baddha Jiva also the aja is the same word used. Again ajaha. For the Mukta Purusha also the word ajaha alone is used. Prakriti aja, Jiva ajaha, Jivan Mukta ajaha. See, ajam ekam. Third line mein ajaha hi ekaha. Then the fourth line, ajaha anyaha, in the last part. And so now the whole topic first simply make it understand, then with Bhashya we study. The simple nutshell explanation of this shloka is, there is one thing, Prakriti, which is creating the entire universe. Second point is, there is one ignorant jiva who indulges in this Prakriti with ahamata, mamata, ityadi. Therefore, he gets victimized by both. He goes for sukha, he gets that, but to neutralize it, the exactly opposite, dukkha also he goes through. And he doesn't think beyond it for a long, long time. Then among such many, one will be able to understand the possibility of living more beautifully by going beyond the attachment with the ajada prakriti. And he tries and he goes beyond. And he just remains as the sakshi to that aja or remains in his own self. He is no more even the acceptance of the ajada prakriti. Other than him, he alone is there. That's how the 3 ajas are explained. Right? Now with the shloka words only, same thing we'll listen. Then we study with Bhashyam. So, ajam ekam is the accusative case. There is one which is aja, usko, which is that lohita shukla krishna, which is the lohita varna, the red color, shukla, the white color, krishna, the black color. Rajas, tamas, sattva. Lohita is rajas, shukla is sattva, krishna is tamas. So that aja, जो लोहित शुक्ल कृष्ण है, and what that aja does, बह्वीः प्रजाः सृजमानां स्वरूपाः. स्वरूपाः बह्वीः प्रजाः सृजति. that aja, to that aja. Okay. Sarupaha bahvihi praja means whatever that's projected out of this trigunatmika prakriti has also got the three gunas in them. That's the meaning of sarupaha. अपने ही तरह के प्रजा को वो सृष्टि करता है, वो अजा. उस अजा को, एक्यूजेटिव केस ना, उस अजा को अजह एकः, देयर इज वन अजह called as जीवः एकः जुषमाणः अनुशेते, just indulging in it, involving in it, enjoying it, identifying with it, interacting with it, anushete, he stays only at that level of that aja prakriti. So अपने ही तरह के अनेक प्रजाओं को सृष्टि करने वाला अजा नामक लोहित शुक्ल कृष्ण प्रकृति या माया को अजा नामक जीव एंजॉय करता हुआ उसी में अनुशेते रह जाता. That's all of us. There are others, Jivan Muktas. What are they? Jahati enam mukta bhoga. Having gone through it for a long time, understanding it to be binding only, understanding it to be unreal only, somebody gives it up. Jahati enam, छोड़ ही देता है. How? मुक्त भोगा. बस बहुत देख चुका हूं मैं, उसमें कोई मौजा नहीं है. That way, the one who gives up that Prakriti Daja Maya, he is also called as Ajaha. Jahati Enam Muktavogam Anyah Ajaha, the other Ajaha, the Jivan Mukta. So therefore the Prakriti, the Jiva identified with it gets bound. The Sadhaka Jivan Mukta detaches from it and gets liberated. Right? So therefore, see that picture clear. Actually, I myself am the Brahman. From me only this Aja Prakriti has come. With identification with that Aja Prakriti, I only act as a Jiva. At the Samishti level, he is called as Ishwara, Veshti level as the Jivas. And I only by folding, dissolving this Aja Prakriti, regain back my original status, the reality, the Brahman. I only am Brahman. I only allow the Maya to express. I only by identifying with it as Jiva I go through samsara, I only detach from that Maya and I realize my essential self. And three are called Aja because the Maya is inexplicable. It has no independent its existence. Therefore, it is born in that way you cannot talk the language. Second, the Jiva is only a concept, he is not a reality. Therefore, concepts are imagined, they are not reality. Therefore, he is also Aja, the Janmarahit. The third Ajaha, the Brahman, the absolute truth, it's always there. Earlier sloka only it was said, Anadimatvam Vibhutvena Vartase. He is ever there, then there is no birth to him only. So the Brahman is Ajaha because he is birthless, because he is eternally there. Jiva is Ajaha because he is not reality, he is a concept only, like an actor. Though playing the role, delivering the dialogues, expressing the actions, facial expressions, yet he is only a concept, he is not reality. But that hero has taken up that role for some time. See the disclaimers in the beginning of the movie? All the characters are imaginary. Any resemblance is by accident, not deliberate, something they write. So very clear it has to be. कि ये सारे क्या है ना imaginary है. Therefore, it is imagined and de-imagined. That's it. You cannot call it as born and died. You have to differentiate between birth and death and projection and rejection of projection. Creation is not created, it's only projected. Like on the Cinema screen, movie is not created, please. It's only projected. Because it is not created, it's not destroyed also. Then that projection is stopped, that's all. Therefore, the Jiva also is Ajaha. Then the Maya, the Prakriti, the Shakti, it has no its own independent existence at all. Then how to discuss about it as it is born or dying? वो ईश्वर का अव्यक्त नामनी परमेश शक्ति मम माया दुरत्या सेवन चैप्टर and 10th also mayadhyakshena prakriti suyate mama prakriti mama yonir mahad brahma. Everywhere Bhagavan says that prakriti is mine, means that has no independent existence its own. Therefore it can't be talked as born or dying. Therefore aja is maya also aja, the jiva also ajaha, and the jivan mukta also ajaha. तो अजाम एकाम लोहित शुक्ल कृष्णाम बहि प्रजा सुज्यमानाम स्वरूपाः जो ही को जुषमानोनुशेते जहाते नाम मुक्त भोगा मजोन्य. बस. What we have to realize is from us, we from this jiva bhava, because of our identity with the upadhis, we have to become the mukta sthita by de-identifying with the prakriti. That's it. The whole Vedanta is only this much. But that needs to be restudied, contemplated till the deep understandings, convictions happen. Then again we start walking in that path. Then we really experience that I am the Brahman. There is no Prakriti, there is no Jagat other than me. प्रकृति परमात्मा से अलग नहीं है. Therefore, प्रकृति से कल्पित जगत भी कभी परमात्मा से अलग नहीं है. Therefore, है कौन? सिर्फ परमात्मा only. There is nothing other than him. है ना? The Ajnani sees the expressed Rupanama, takes as real. The sadhaka tries to see the substratum by slowly rejecting the superimposed name and form. The Siddha Purusha sees the substratum only. For him, the Rupanama are never there. But he plays that role later on with the same Rupanama for the sake of play, nothing to lose, nothing to gain. It's very subtle thought. One day we will understand it, if not today. Okay. All the shloka, the Bhashya Artha is there. We will take time to study tomorrow. Then the two shlokas of Dvasuparna Saija Sakaya from Undaka. See, this shloka was from Chandogya, this from Undaka. The next ones. Thus, this Upanishad Rishi is non-hesitant to take bodily the mantras from other Upanishads, other Vedas, to substantiate to the students about the truth or reality. And same is done in Taittiriya Upanishad. Tadeshabhyuktanu, Ruchabhyuktam करते हुए every time for the Pancha Koshas, though the Taittiriya Upanishad is from Krishna Yajurvediya, the Rigveda mantras are quoted or not. Okay? For every of them. Annamaya, then Pranamaya, Manomaya, Hare Kile Rucha quotation. To begin with, for the Brahman also the definition, though Brahma Vidapnoti Param is this Krishna Yajurvediya mantra, that is Taittiriya Upanishad. Tadesha Abhyukta, the quotation is from Rucha, Tadesha Rucha Abhyuktam, Rigveda का ही quotation होते हैं. क्या? Satyam Jnanam Anantam Brahma. We all talk, the Satyam Jnanam Anantam Brahma is the sentence from the Taittiriya Upanishad. Yeah, but the Taittiriya Upanishad Rishi has quoted this from the Krishna Yajurveda. ब्रह्मविदा आपनोति परम रुचा अभियुक्ता. That Brahman is Satyam Jnanam Ananta. In the same way, in this Upanishad, from the other Upanishads, the quotes are taken to say that all Upanishads talk about one truth only, Ekavakyata kehte usko. And we need not hesitate to take from the other Upanishads and make the progress faster, surer. That's it. So what is the Bhashyartha of this? Let's enjoy tomorrow. May our intellects get opened up. not only to understand the deep knowledge that's conveyed, but also the conviction to only live spiritual life and work only for spiritual evolution. Om, 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 Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Paravarshibhyo Parabrahmane Shruti Matre Namaha Tatsat Brahmarpanamastu. Thank you for your patience. Keep praying. Come back for Gita Adhyayana sometime.